is at Site C in Khayelitsha this morning. Nomawethu, good morning to you. Of course, what we see behind you is the same picture as what we saw earlier on at Mitchell's Plain. Long queues. Talk to us about the situation.
Well, a very good morning to you once again, Balisa. Like you rightly fully said, we are at Site C taxi rank here in Khayelitsha. And I think as much as you see all these long queues, and it's something that we saw last week, Balisa, I think that the situation is much worse today. I'm actually just going to move out of shot just to show you what is happening here. These are the queues, Balisa. What you see now, these are the people that are about to get their transport, whether to the city of Cape Town or to Durbanville, but to various areas around the city of Cape Town. And I mean, the time now, Balisa, is like just after 8 o'clock. We've seen learners here that are still standing in the queues. Clinton Surf, my colleague, is going to continue to pan for you this way, Balisa. This is where these queues actually start. And on the other side of these containers, the queues actually continue. So just like last week, Balisa, I think I can safely say that there are hundreds of people that are hoping to get transport to various areas around the city of Cape Town this morning. Like I said, I think the situation this morning, unlike Friday, is much worse. Like I said, Balisa, earlier, there are various stories, but the most concerning at this point is that people are saying that they are getting threats from their employers. Others have already signed warnings for arriving late. Others are saying they're on the verge of losing their jobs because they simply cannot get to work on time, and there's absolutely nothing that they can do about it. You heard there in Mitchell's Plain, the one lady saying that it's actually getting unsafe now. We're getting robbed. People are threatened as they make their way to the taxis so that they can make their way to work. I think the one thing that we've heard right from the beginning of this bus strike was that people had already bought their weekly or their monthly tickets, Balisa. So now this means that they now have to get more money and pay for the taxi daily. This is something that they didn't budget for at all. Now, I think there's been a view since this bus strike started, Balisa, that taxi drivers must be having a very good time at this point because they're making more money. Contrary to that, we've spoken to some of the taxi drivers here. They're saying they actually isn't much different at this point. In fact, we're actually hoping that the bus drivers can go back to work because we are under pressure. Instead of making more money, the turnaround time for us is actually it's longer because the roads are congested, because those who actually have cars have opted to use their own cars. Others are not used to actually driving, so they can't deal with traffic, which causes more congestion. So contrary to the popular belief that taxi drivers are actually making a lot of money at this time, they're saying we're very much under pressure, and we're actually hoping that the bus drivers can return to work. I'm just going to move out of shot for you again, Balisa, just so you can see. I think it's just, the queues are just incredible, especially for this time of the day, and the frustration from commuters as well, Balisa, incredible. Like I said, they're very, very worried about what's going to happen to their jobs because some of them are getting threats at this point. We will be going to other areas as well, such as Gugulethu, Balisa, just to see how things have picked up there, because bus drivers have vowed that they will intensify the strike because they are not finding common ground with their employer at this point. So we'll keep a close eye on the situation. But for now, it's back to you in the studio, Balisa.
All right, Nomawethu, thank you so much. Of course, it's devastating for the commuters, as you may have heard, more so because they're running into trouble with their employers. But this, of course, is a developing story. As she said, she's moving around the province. We'll surely cross back to her in our sister programs here on the SABC News.